I hope this wasn't cut, but hit it right like a
Israelite.
Okay, all right, just do the last plug.
Yeah, I'm Chi. Sometimes they call me Queen Chi, and this was my golden hour.
But hit him with the wink. That was smooth last time.
Whoa, yeah, bitches GDP. What do you mean? She here rapping off a beat.
I want to preface this by saying if this conversation seems if this conversation seems organic, it's because this is not she and I's first encounter.
At all.
To be honest with you, I'm not closer with any guest other than Chi. We've had a couple car rides together, talked a multitude of times over the past month and a half.
Yeah, put it there, bud.
Family, man. And just like family, sometimes we fight.
Nah, he thinks we fight. I'm just assertive.
That's a good thing, though.
Yeah.
That's why I think when you had told me last time we talked that, like, you feel like you have a good business mind, I was like...
Yeah, you got to be like that. People are very passive. Like, I spend a lot of time in my life being passive. I can't be like that.
Procrastinating?
Not even... procrastinating is, like, a present thing. But passivity is, like, when you don't like vocalize like what you need or what you require in order to do certain things. So like me and you asked me to do a podcast. I'm gonna tell you, hey man, I need this, that, and that. Hopefully it's not a lot, but sometimes niggas require shit.
I understand.
Yeah.
I totally get it. I think what I was happy about when you said that, I was like, yo, you know what? Maybe I should analyze the music more, even though we're close off rip. I mean, you are up here promoting your music nonetheless, which is when most people come up, even though we're cool. It's the truth, though.
Yeah.
I mean, every time someone comes up here, it's because it's a platform. They want to share this shit, so I totally get it. So I just want to make sure I didn't even run this by you beforehand. Am I cool talking about the Israelite song in terms of God?
Oh, yeah. That's great.
Okay, so that's one of the first songs on the project, right?
Yeah, it's the third song. Originally, it was going to be the first song.
Well, and you had told me you actually feel like you're an Israelite. And I couldn't fully wrap my head around it. Can you just try to elaborate that in the most simplistic way possible?
Okay.
And I know it's like it's a kind of a elaborate thing to talk about.
Okay. Well, an Israelite, a Hebrew Israelite, is really, in the simplest way I could put it, is really any black, brown, or Native American person.
So South is an Israelite?
Yep, even if you don't know it.
Why?
Because his bloodline leads back to Abraham.
So where does my bloodline lead back?
I don't. Well, white people, the lines be blurred, but most white people will lead back to Esau, Jacob's brother.
Oh right, I forgot Jacob had a brother.
Yeah.
And they had mad beef, right?
Oh yeah.
Jacob and Esau hated each other.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, we're cool, right?
Yeah, we're cool. Thank God we're cool. I think we're cool because, like, Christ died on the cross for like us to all be cool.
So,
allegedly.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I think from a religious standpoint, and mind you, I also went to Catholic school. I don't really have a deep understanding of how biblical theology affects us today. Do you think? But you see it all the time in your day to day.
Yeah, I see it everywhere. I think the Bible is really just like a history book.
Do you think it's a mandate?
In which ways?
For humans, do you think it's
yeah, totally, especially the Old Testament. I think the New Testament too, but like the New Testament has been interpreted on a world base in a very odd way, so the lines have been blurred. Like a lot of people think about Jesus as this like very benevolent, like he's like God, benevolent God or whatever. But like when I look at Jesus, I remember this passage when a Canaanite woman walked up to Jesus and said, Master, help me. My daughter is plagued by Satan. Can you please help me? This is the best part of the New Testament to me. This shit was G'd up. Jesus turned his head and he was like, the fuck is this bitch doing here? And he called the disciples and he was like, yo, get this woman away from me. I don't want to talk to her because she's a Canaanite. And then like the description of that was that
seems so unlike Jesus.
I know, right? Nobody ever talks about that, right? But the description of that was that I came here for division, not for unification.
Who, the Canaanite or Jesus?
Jesus said that.
What? I thought
he said, disciples, security, get this woman away from me, like dead ass. You would never think Jesus would do that, right?
Yes.
That's in the Bible, though. He did that a lot.
Wait, so when you say Jesus was made for division, that is just totally on the opposite end of the spectrum than I think what most people think Jesus of.
Yeah, I know.
You think he's someone that tries to encompass all people, unify all people. Is it just that passage in the New Testament that leads to theory like that? I'm not even calling it theory.
Jesus did that. Jesus did things like that quite often. I think a lot of people don't understand that like Jesus came because there was a lot of terrible shit going on, and the terrible shit became the standard and became the norm. So when he says I came for division, what that means is that I came for those people who get it and get what I'm trying to do to join me in the movement, because I'm not going to be here forever, and not everybody's going to get it. Even now I see all over the place, like in the last 2 months there's been so many mass shootings, like mass shootings in churches, mass shootings in mosques, mass shootings in temples. Like Jesus was like, yo bro, I get it. Like God said, yo bro, I get it. Like y'all don't want to fuck with me, okay, cool, but like whoever gets this, I need y'all to get it and run with it, because not everyone's gonna get it. Even now I see most people don't get it.
Well, you're kind of painting a picture of Jesus as like being wicked ambitious, which is something I never even thought of. Like, I mean, I know Jesus was on a mission, but like he had a mission from Christ, but
he had a mission from Most High God, Yahweh.
Yeah, but I didn't even know Jesus was on some shit like, yo, fuck that bitch, don't talk to me.
Like, obviously he probably didn't call her a B-word, but he was definitely like, hey, yo, get her out of here. Like, yo.
You a groupie. Like,
for real, like, yo, move her out of my Jesus was definitely very ambitious, because he knew what mission he was on.
But it was so divine that it doesn't even seem like he'd have human characteristics like that.
That's the problem, though. Everybody kind of puts Jesus on a weird pedestal.
He's the Messiah, right? You're supposed to.
Yeah, but this is what he wanted us to get, is that what I'm doing, you can do it too. Like, you can do it too. You're supposed to do it. The way I'm walking is the way we're all supposed to walk.
But his impact was so heavy that it's hard to think that anybody could do what he did / sought out to do.
There were people like Jesus before Jesus came. Jesus was supposed to be a reboot of Moses.
Is that the Old Testament?
Yeah, Moses is the man in Exodus.
Yeah, no, I understand. So why is Jesus a reboot?
Because Moses came here to give the law. Like, he got the 10 Commandments, and they called Jesus the Word.
Damn, so I gotta catch up on the Bible.
Yeah, everybody really has to catch up on the Bible. I know my Bible, so like I know how to speak on this. But like all this stuff is in the Bible, and the cool thing about the Bible is like whatever you see in the Bible, you see evidence of it in a history book, you see evidence of it in a psychology book, you see evidence of it in astrology, you see evidence of it in numerology, you see evidence of it in food, you see evidence of it in slavery. Exactly, it's everywhere. It was there first.
So this was another thing we had just talked about in the whip, but like isn't it so crazy that faith is such a resound part of how people move and like what they think about humanity, and then on the other side of things, people use it to be so divisive, and like people use it for a political agenda. I just think that's the craziest shit ever. Why does that happen? And I'm sorry if this is like such a profound question. I just feel like you're probably one of the only person I can have a conversation like this with.
I think like religion. Like I was telling you before, I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. Person. But I think religion has a way of informing the mind in a certain way to like the mind controls behavior.
Mm-hmm.
The mind controls desires even sometimes.
Well, your mind controls everything.
That's what people don't even know. Your heart controls everything. Everything you see in your mind comes from your heart. That's in the Bible too, but that's science though. Y'all can look that up. That's heart studies. Look up the heart study. They'll tell you everything that we come up with in our mind is a reflection of things that come from the heart. That's science. They've already proven that. But
and the heart is your spiritual being.
No, the heart is just a vessel. The
heart is the organ, has a mind.
This is news to me. Yeah, I know. And what I'm really trying to say with my music is most shit that we're supposed to know is somehow news to everybody, and I think that's a big problem.
Well, yeah, I think that's something I asked you the first time. Mind you, so the first podcast we ran was back at Encore. Then she came back.
Oh,
it seems
yeah.
like months ago, right?
Yeah, that was fun.
That was a good one.
Yeah,
man.
I fucked with that one.
That's when Yoshi wasn't so dirty. I got coffee stain all over him.
Yoshi.
But
who was drinking coffee around Yoshi?
It's probably
get that drug away from him.
It's probably Big Bochi, man. Honestly, Big Bochi's off
the
space juice. Whoa.
Explains a lot.
So I think one thing I said to you over there, I was like, and I squeezed it right in at the end. I was like, can you explain like why this stuff's all over your Instagram in order to promote your tape? Because there's all those pictures.
Okay. Of the explosion.
Yeah, of like the 9/11 explosion, correct?
Yeah.
So I think I started to get it a little bit more after I listened to the tape through like 5-6 times. To be honest, I still don't fully understand it.
Like why I utilize that, or
how it fully connects to the tape.
Okay.
Is that okay if I ask about that?
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So I talk about the deception behind 9/11 because I think it like resembles a lot of what's going on all the time. Like we're very easily deceived, and the people who kind of like control the world that we live in, they deceive us on purpose because they have their own like kind of end result. Like, you know what the American end result was of the 9/11 bombing, World Trade Center bombing?
Elaborate. What was it?
It was the reason why we bomb shit in the first place is because it's a call to nationalism. And in America, what nationalism represents is like we all band together.
Pride in country.
Yeah, and what that really is an excuse to go to war. That's what it always ends up as. It happened in World War I, World War II, happened on war on Iraq, happened in the war on drugs. Nationalism. Oh, let's band together and have pride for our country before some faction that the government presented destroys this place. Not even that they're real factions. It's like the government created terrorism. The government created the Cold War. Like that's not like real shit. So these are like fake concepts that are like we run with them though because we do want to protect ourselves and
well yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think a lot of what the government provides is it provides just a certain amount of safety
for the illusion of safety. But yeah.
Yeah, the illusion.
Because people just dying every day still.
Absolutely.
From violence.
But you don't think that the sense of safety promotes a better community of people? Don't you think if everyone felt safe, everyone might act a little bit better or behave better?
That's ideal as fuck, and like that would be nice, but when do we really ever feel safe? Why does it take like the government formulating a mass explosion for us to like come together and start wanting to be safe? Like, why didn't we do that before there was a bombing? Why don't we do that before these things have to come about? And who really wants to go to war? Like, I don't believe in the army. Like, no disrespect to anybody who joined the army or whatever, but I'm not about to fight like some white dude's war in a suit, because he's in the suit in the White House, and then I'm about to go die so he can make some bread. That don't make sense to me.
Well, I think back to your thing about saying that.
And that's kind of what I like put that in the album. It's
So how does this tie into the concept of the album about your distaste with like American government?
So the government formulates disaster in order. First of all, it's really to like say, hey, government, I see you. Like, y'all not slick. Like, some of us understand.
I'm coming for your neck.
Some of us understand. Some of us understand what you guys are trying to do and what you guys have done. And I'm not a friend or a fan of it. I'm not down with that. And then the other part of it was that we live in a self-destructive state already. Like, I think like the American lifestyle is very self-destructive as it is.
I know this is broad, but can you just further on that?
Black on black crime.
You think that's the American system?
Drugs. That's definitely from the system. You're poor, so in order for you to survive, you go into your lowest state of yourself. You kill your brother. You rob people. You lie. You take government assistance, and it becomes a cycle. You can't even eat the right food because everything in your neighborhood is McDonald's and the liquor store. It's like cyclical. And your children are born into the same shit you were born into. So it's like this shit kind of just like cycles around. And that's not that, like, we're not the people who put that shit there. We're not even the people who brought ourselves to this land. We're the people who built the land, and like we live in the lowest parts of it. Like, these are like things that were put onto people, put onto the Israelites.
I just think it's an interesting perspective. And I'm not disagreeing with anything you just said, but I just think it's interesting that you have a distaste for American society, yet you're also an artist that's, like, from what I can see, hustles. You know, and like you work hard, which I think is probably the biggest benefit to American society, that the hardest worker is the winner. You feel me? And I feel like the hardest worker is innately the one that's going to help better society.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
To an extent. I think most of what that is we are like animals. So like what's natural to us is survival. So the best of us will do what needs to be done in order to survive. So I think that's like how I can see that part of myself, me being a hustler or whatever. It's really just like there are things that I desire, and I could roll over and be like a victim to American bullshit, or I can just go out there and get what the fuck I want to get, because other people are getting it. Why can't I get it?
Well, but that's something America provides, though. There's not everywhere in the world.
What do you mean by that? What does America provide?
Opportunity. That a lot of places in the world would not offer. Like, you know how many places you could really start up your own business based on your own talent? America's really one of one.
I think that's partly an illusion too. I won't take that away from America. People do move here for that sense of, I have more opportunity here. But I could start my business in Nigeria right now and be booming. Like, booming way more than in America. I'm surprised I haven't done it.
Well,
I could start my business in Switzerland right now and be booming. Like, America's so cool, right? We don't have universal health care. Like, we don't. Our schooling system is a jug. I think America's really good at illusion, and I think that's why I put that in my album. Because part of the explosion that I was creating for myself as a self-governing person, part of the explosion that I was creating for myself is like, I feel like I want to self-destruct out of the self-destructive behavior. Like, that was the bomb for me. But that's why I'm back on my bullshit, because I know more, and I feel better about it, and I feel more empowered. Because that's just an illusion to me.
So I want to just make sure I can tie the music into as much as this is just interesting conversation for me. So the tape itself, you think is a time marker for a total reinvention of yourself?
Yeah.
So before the tape, you felt like you were a totally different person.
I feel like since I started making music, there's been a great transition between like me being a sort of vain person and me having certain understandings and realizations that have made me feel like maybe it's not cool that I'm really like that. Like maybe all that shit's not even really wavy. Money and what people think about you and.
So was it an awakening?
Totally.
I mean, I know it sounds like totally profound, but was it an awakening through the music, or did it happen before the tape actually had its inception?
It was definitely. I think music and art in general is like the expression of life. So like expression of happenings, and it's like it's something you want to survive you almost in a way. So for me, like me creating that, it was a result of certain things happening to me, and then from that I'm inspired to create music about it. I think that's how like most people who make good music, like that's how the music comes about. It's like it's a reflection of shit that had happened to you or shit that is happening. It might not be happening necessarily to you, but shit that's happening, and it's profound enough that it inspired you to create.
So how much, so I'm just trying to make sure I can just pull all the pieces together.
Yeah.
So how much of this awakening,
I'm kind of getting hot.
it is the heat's on. Take your shit off. Yo, South, would you mind just shutting this light off real quick? It's like right by your head. Other one. Cool. Oh, also, yo, come in front of the camera. Yo, my best buddy South's in the building. He came out the cave. That's my fucking dog. And for anybody watching, South is dropping a tape coming up. I know we're in deep talk mode, but South, I promise you, I'll go sail mode for you, man. It's a scary sight when big boats
I'm
go
about to
sail
get an
mode.
exclusive listening session after this.
Do you have everything?
Definitely.
You got everything on you?
Yeah, I got it on me.
That's my fucking guy. Just nice. So, I'm just trying to pick your brain. Like,
Don't pick my brain too much though, because I want to laugh on this.
Yeah.
we always laugh. This is the third time we've done this, and usually we be laughing all day on this shit.
I know, but I want to make sure I give real value to let you speak your shit.
Thank you, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot.
How frequently does biblical influence play on your day-to-day in the way you map your behavior?
All day long.
So
Every day.
Is that a mindset thing?
It is a mindset.
So can someone acquire that?
Of course. Read the word. You will see. Read the word. The Bible says, I will strike thee with madness and astonishment of heart. After you find out who I am, all you want to do is find out more. Because you find yourself in that. That's what I was trying to say with B.O.M.B. in so many words. Like I only wanted there to be like one song where I kind of spoke biblically about, and Israelite is kind of ignorant. Like it's not, I won't say it's the most profound shit that I've written
I'm
about
an Israelite.
God.
That's why
I'm hitting it right. That's
yeah. I don't really
that's
get that.
It's pretty much what I'm saying is, if you think about the Israelites, I'm not trying to be racial here. If you think about people who are truly considered the Israelites in God's eyes, we're the top athletes in the world, top musicians in the world, got the biggest dick, most beautiful women. It's
You're blessed.
Yeah, we're blessed. That's why I'm hitting it right. That's why I'm hitting it right.
Fucked.
No, you're not fucked. Unless you take Yeshua as your Lord and Savior, you're not fucked. That's why he came here, so we can get along.
But I'm a dub, so anyone who's not.
I fuck with you though.
Yeah, that's family, I guess.
I fuck with you though. So that's
like,
what matters though.
Like, you're okay, bro.
Niggas gotta show love to everybody. Like that's what matters, and we don't do.
So
that
an Israelite is a greater race of people.
It's God's chosen people. So yeah, you can say that.
I just think that's so weird for me from a Christianity standpoint, because Christianity
doesn't teach that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be all encompassing. It's not like there's like a chosen people. It's like everybody can accept the salvation.
I think it's kind of somber, and almost for me, like having that realization, it makes me a bit uncomfortable to speak on that, because I have friends from all over the place. But at the same time, like I understand who I am more through that. I understand who people in power are more through that. It puts things in a more not realistic, because reality is perspective, but it puts things in a more truthful, altruistic standpoint for me. things become real that way. Things make more sense.
So, here's one question. Last one on the Christianity. I haven't really have like Christian talks like this a lot.
Say spirituality, not
Spirituality.
Christianity.
Excuse me. Do you ever think that the testament that you deem to be so important to you could somewhere along the line be misconstrued
Totally.
over all these years?
Totally.
So how do you have access to the actual source?
That's where the spirituality piece
I guess that's where faith probably
in.
comes in.
Yeah, that's where it comes in because for me, it wasn't so much that I read this and it was like, all right, bet. That's who I am. It was more like you read it and then you
feel
you
it, man.
feel it. You're like, whoa, everything makes sense now. Oh my! It's not even about being saved because I don't believe I'm saved yet.
Oh, you
Think about
you gotta
that.
earn that.
Yeah.
Just like everybody on the podcast.
Everybody
Yo, I
gotta earn
understand.
that
Wait,
shit.
excuse me. Sidebar. I understand. Everyone wants to get a podcast. I was in the same exact position 2 years ago when I was making YouTube videos. I hit up every single fucking blog. I'd stay up every night, emailing everybody, scraping, pretending fake accounts, everything. I get it. But nonetheless, this show wouldn't be important if I didn't have a standard. So you just got to earn it to come up here. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Just earn it. Just earn it. Just earn it. Just hustle and earn it.
The greatest things in life are earned.
That's what I'm saying. Like you make like
faith without work is null and void. That's a Bible verse.
That's just what I'm saying. Just earn it. Just hustle for it and earn it. Just like anything. Just work hard for
everything. Yeah. Good.
it. Thanks.
I stamped that 100%.
Granddaddy Boach. Yo, so I hit up Jim Mason. I tried to get up her. She said she was sick or something.
Oh, damn.
But nothing.
Gin, you got to drink the ginger tea, mama.
Is that what it comes from? Does her name come from like drinking gin?
No, I don't want to say her government name.
Okay, all right.
It's a short
nickname.
for her.
It's a nickname.
Yeah.
Oh, word. Okay.
Maybe that has some. I don't know, Jen. You never told me. Maybe the gin part might have something to do with something because her music is very like
loose,
sexy and sultry. So
that's why I'm saying we should South. You should have a rebrand, completely reimage yourself to Problem Solver South. Because
this dude's a consultant, artist consultant.
Well, no. So South and I have this thing called the Problem Solver, which is pretty much just like any bottle of booze you will ever find.
Oh yeah.
And South is much like Vortex. Shout out to Jordan, where it just change you up completely, man.
Yo, I didn't know you know this guy. Makes sense.
Oh, what, two nutsos?
Two nutsos, two big nut bags.
Well, he's the craziest of them all, bro.
Oh, it's always the quiet ones.
That's a fact.
I believe it.
Yo, so the first time I got hip to cheese music was "It's a Girls' Night." It's a girls' night.
Hey, yeah, that's a good shout out to Smash Bros.
I really like that tape. It's cohesive as hell.
Yeah, it's good. 6 songs.
That's just a summer thing.
It's always girls' night though. No.
Don't ask South that question.
Oh, you were on that one?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm the last verse on that.
That's crazy.
Thank you.
You have a couple of songs with Jin, right? That you dropped?
Yeah, we did a whole 6-song project, me and Jen,
with the Smash Bros.
with the Smash Bros. That's why I shouted them out.
Shout out to
my-
bros,
my
man.
fam. Yeah, we did. Me and Jen, and she's on B.O.M.B too on
Yeah, I heard that.
track 10 sideline. Shout out my boy B.O.M.B from Jersey. He made that beat. He's like Timbaland. He got the Timbaland style to beats.
That's a big compliment. What's his name? Oye and Juicy.
B.O.M.B.
I gotta get Space Juicy.
Oblique Productions. Oh my Nigerian niggas.
Yo,
we out here.
Yo, point to your oblique on your body. No, I'm pointing at you. Nah, you're too high. That's your fucking rib. It's right here.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I fucked up.
I told you, I'm leaning out. Watch your shorty all winter. Usually we slow down in the winter.
He told me that outside. I was like, damn.
Brace yourself. I'm gonna get big. My jawline's gonna get straight. My whole face is gonna lean out. I'm gonna look sexy as
You
hell.
on protein?
On protein?
It helps.
I can't breathe without protein, man.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She was
I was about to
nervous.
say, I'm like, what? Like,
Oh no.
people don't protein workout. I know it happens. Like,
Well, there will be a point where I take steroids as a 40-year-old man. 100%.
okay.
If you, I could dead ass see you if you really got into lifting, you would love it. Like real bodybuilding.
I used to
shit.
lift a lot.
Did you?
I used to work out a lot. Actually, I lost a lot of weight this year. I lost like up to 40 to 50 pounds.
You lost 50 pounds this year?
Yeah, I was like 170. I was like between 160 170 for like majority of my high school, middle school life. You wouldn't notice though, because I was really built. I was just really athletic when I was a kid, and I used to dance.
This
I
year
used to play
alone, you
basketball.
lost.
Yeah, this year and a bit of last year, mostly this year.
What did you do?
I can't even tell you. Everybody's been asking me. I think honestly it's depression, and then just like,
You had no appetite type shit?
yeah, and smoking weed. Like, you know how weed sometimes will like fuck your appetite up. You don't
Yeah,
you won't want to eat unless, okay. Well, I know my potheads out there. Like sometimes you won't want to eat unless you're high, type thing. And then for me, like I broke out of the munchies. Munchies didn't work on me anymore. It's just I'm high. It doesn't mean I want to eat. So I just kind of just lost my appetite. I was really depressed, and I was working out a little bit. It was like walking a lot. And it's crazy because I wanted to lose weight for the longest. I was trying to lose weight for so fucking
It's like, damn,
long.
you actually get depressed more often, bro.
I don't know. I wouldn't like recommend it, but like it definitely, like it was like when I was least expecting to lose weight, it just started falling off of me. And then before I knew it, I'm like, damn, my clothes don't fit me anymore. Why can't I fit these size 2 pants? It was just weird. Like these pants I'm wearing right now is definitely size 2. That's like a never ever was able to put that on. I used to be like
So that's kind of a
10.
A size 6 pants. I don't really know.
Not really, like 8, 10.
I mean, honest, I bought my first pair of pants on my own like 2 days ago. I got no clue how sizes work. Like that, I said TJ Maxx. She's like, you don't know your size. I'm like,
That's how I be now.
Shut up, lady.
That's how I be now, because I don't even know my size anymore. And then I started going to the gym earlier this year, so now I'm just really lean. Like
So that's mad weird because
doing
most people when they
calisthenics.
lose weight, they're like, "Yo, bro, I'm starting to feel kind of sexy, dead ass."
I do feel sexy, but I felt sexy back. Nah, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna.
You feel
lie.
more
I feel
sexy and leaner, right?
now.
100%.
For sure.
And you
Especially after I got back in the gym, I was like, oh shit! Like my 6-pack is back, my V cut is back. These are things that I had in
Talking
7th
shit.
grade. You know, in 7th grade I was hot. I was real hot, and then I don't know what happened. 8th grade, I didn't have a job. I stayed home.
You start getting ugly.
I didn't get ugly. I was still cute, but I just gained mad weight. I just ate mad rice and stew at home all day. I would eat like 3 plates of rice and stew and not do anything, just watch TV every day.
That's 8th grade was when South was the sexiest. Pause. But dead ass, bro. South
You
hit
should have seen
puberty.
his face just now.
Well, South hit puberty before everybody,
Oh, word.
and he was kicking me to mad advanced shit.
You had
when
that growth spurt?
Yeah, probably.
No, in
Okay,
5th grade.
okay.
In 5th grade, he had the growth spurt.
Oh, damn.
I'm like, "What's up, big bro? How you doing, man?"
Big South.
You're like, "What?" You're like, "What's up, little buddy?" And he used to bully me. So here's actually a funny story. About
So that's
me and
why you're
South.
working out?
Oh yeah.
So you can
No,
never
no,
be
no.
another South again?
No. I will tell you something off rip. I didn't hit puberty until I was 17, 18 maybe. I was late as hell, right? I always knew I was
Yeah.
gonna be big as fuck. But I like pause again. Me and South are walking around this place in Cambridge called Fresh Pond. And I pick up my shirt. I'm like, "Yo, bro, I'm kind of built, right?" He's like, "Oh God, oh, this is a family place. Get that away from me, man." And I was like, "All right, man, we'll see. Just give me a couple years, bro."
Wow. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if I've hit puberty yet. People be telling me all the time. I either get you look 25 or you look 15, 18. People be, and mostly these days people be telling me I look like I'm 15, 18 now. I'll be like,
That gets to your head.
it's stopped now just because I'm kind of used to it. I'm like, okay. It just, the thing I say now is, well, that means when I'm 50, I'm gonna be sexy as hell.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm gonna be fire. When I'm 60, I'm gonna be on my Angela Bassett shit.
Who's Angela Bassett?
That's some white people shit you just said.
Hey,
Who's
come
Angela
on, man.
Bassett?
You know I'm trying to.
I know Angela Bassett. She's in all the Medea shits. She's in everything. She's in all the black movies.
Oh, I think I know it. Is she in the Ruby Bridges movie as the mom?
I wouldn't be surprised.
You know what I'm talking about?
Who the hell is that? Good looks.
Something's fire.
Talking about my music.
Oh yeah. Get your plug off too. Make sure we get that in so I can cut you a clip.
Oh, my plug. Oh, okay.
B.O.M.B. streaming everywhere. It's on Tidal, SoundCloud, Apple Music. Also,
well, he just did it for me.
we might do a visual or something, and at the same time, possibly new music coming next year.
Well, he just said it for me. Thanks, music consultant. No, I just dropped like 2 months ago in September. B.O.M.B. back on my bullshit.
And I was gassing cheat in the whip.
It's on everything. Look it up.
It really is.
Go on my IG, #1 Queen Chi.
It really is like one of the most cohesive projects I've heard out of Boston.
Thanks. It means a lot to me.
It's like it's actually something that you can tell was crafted and was nurtured, and she cared about every bar that she spit. She wanted to make sure it was meaningful and that she wasn't just putting bullshit out.
Yeah.
And so that's, to
Totally.
be honest, that's the difference long term between someone who's doing something because they want to reap the benefits and then someone that's doing something because they like truly love it.
Truly love it. Like, I have big passion for music. I always love music since I was a kid. That means a lot to me, fam. Because like I was telling you in the car, I deadass feel like, no cap, I feel like I'm hella slept on in this city for one. But I feel like I'm not a local chick. I'm a global chick. So I feel like I'm just slept on. I can't wait to drop my debut album so people can stop sleeping.
I feel you on that. I also feel slept on beyond belief.
Oh yeah.
It's dope.
Stop
though.
sleeping on Big
No,
Moshi.
but it's dope.
It is dope. Like the underdog spirit always rises up. You know what I'm saying?
Chip on your shoulder is so fucking important.
For
man.
real. Because even after people start to recognize me, it's a rollie, not a stopwatch. It don't ever stop. Like, it's a marathon. Like, even after after I get on the chart or something, it don't ever stop.
Visualize it, dude.
I already know, like, that's manifestation. That's what God teaches. Like,
I just wonder, like,
I am, so I can.
I wonder, like, a big artist that I could see you like making like a huge pop record with.
Me and Buddy, we gotta make some shit.
Oh, Buddy.
He's
like,
tight.
I can't believe the shine. That's
He's
him, right?
tight. Yeah, he's tight. I fuck with his music a lot. But honestly, like, me and Q-Tip gonna make some crazy shit.
Okay,
Since
Q-Tip
I
might
was
not
a
be
kid.
charting though.
Nah, I'm gonna put Q-Tip back on the chart. Me and Q-Tip finna chart.
What was the last real boom bap song that was on the chart? Something that was
That's a
close to it.
really good question. That's a really good question.
Sucks, you know?
It's obviously Kendrick Lamar.
But boom bap sonically.
I would say Damn was very boom bap. It's just contemporary.
That's the album though. I'm talking about a song.
Almost every song on that shit charted.
You think Element? You won't take me on my Element.
Element is boom bap, boom boom. Dun, You won't take. Yeah, Element is boom bap. There's just
Maybe I have a
there's just
different-
hi hats in it. That's what needs to happen though. Like, people are forgetting how important that is. Like, the reason why people can even rap on a track now is because of that simple boom bap theory that happened and created so much awesome music. I think it's dope that like the artists that I really love, that I feel like are like really top hip hop artists, they put a contemporary mix on boom bap. Like, it's modern, but it still has the elements. That's why Kendrick is who he is. He never forgot the elements.
Kendrick's the outlier, man.
Yeah, exactly, because nobody else doing that.
Yeah, nobody is doing that.
I wonder why.
Don't you think the music just shifts?
I don't believe. Sure, it can shift, but just like I said with you, like, you're even kind of going back and forth with yourself. Like, is that even boom bap? If you go back and listen, it is. But like, that's the thing. It can shift, but it should never forget foundation. Foundation is important. Like, you can't build a house without a foundation.
Yeah, absolutely.
So music can shift, sure, but like,
Yeah, showing homage, I get, but isn't it a
it's
good
not.
thing?
I don't know if it's homage though. I think
Excuse
the
me,
reason
not
why
shift, evolve.
evolve is such a
That
funny
big
word
Bochi, man.
because
What a piece of work,
is
dude.
NBA YoungBoy? That's the evolution of hip hop?
he gets some dudes. He talks about Real relationship problems.
Nigga, he's whack to me. Come talk to me, NBA Youngboy. I think you're whack. A lot of these NBA Youngboy ass head ass niggas is whack. I don't give a fuck. And they're popping though. They're on the chart. Little kids are saying that's my favorite rapper.
It's also from a different totally demographic and space though. Like he's from like the South.
I think we're watered down. Like I love what Mos Def said. Like people talk about hip hop like it's some mountain in the giants that comes down to visit us. But hip hop is people. The culture of hip hop is a description of movement, description of action. So he says, if you want to know how hip hop is doing, look at yourself. If you want to know where hip hop is going, where are we going? And that's why hip hop is whack now. That's why everybody's shit is whack now, because everybody's off the Xans. Everybody's ignorant. Everybody hates women. Period.
I think I just have a different perspective.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure most people do, because most people are getting down with that. But like,
well, no, I
just
see rap as something totally different. I think I like listening to it just because it documents like the come up and the hustle. It's like totally entrepreneurial. I just don't think there's anything else that has a voice for that.
Okay, I believe I can agree with that.
And so that's why I think like.
But my rebuttal to that is like.
Well, in any industry, not everyone's going to be good.
It's not even about being good. I think the story of most of the young rap artists shows the come up and the hustle. But I think the content is very much the contrary. The content is not forthcoming at all. It's like, what are you even talking about?
But for some reason, that's receptive to the kids, though.
And that's what I'm saying, because that's where we are. We don't have any substance anymore. We don't have any content.
You have substance, dude.
And that's why my music doesn't sound like that.
I know, but you, outside as an artist, though, you have substance as a person. I mean,
and that's why I don't like music like that, because I can't gravitate to that.
Well, do you think you're generalizing?
No.
So
I think there are a lot of people like me who would say the exact same thing I'm saying right now regarding
absolutely
rap and hip hop.
But I like rap right now, and I understand what you're saying. I still definitely have substance. You might even like more substantial music because of that too. But I know people in our generation who, like, if I was to play like KRS-One right now, they'll be like, yo, turn this shit off. This shit's whack. But that's just consumer taste, right?
That's what I'm saying. It's not just consumer taste. If you listen to what he's saying, you listen to the content, you listen to the formula behind the beat, there's a lot of shit going into that the substantial mind would have to like respect, even if they don't like it.
Lionel Brown at the Middle East, you got to come talk to Chi, because you guys have the same exact stance on this.
What's good, Lionel? I fucked with you.
He's a great guy, man.
I fucked with you already. I don't even know you.
Okay.
But I'm not a hater, no cap. I'm really not. I'm just like
it does come off as being kind of a hater.
That's fine. I'm not a hater. It's just like that shit's whack to me because it don't do nothing for me. Anybody can make a beat. Anybody can like get on a beat like that and do what these people are doing. Like, I used to be so caught up in the, oh wow, niggas freestyle that's kind of cool. Yeah, it's kind of cool, but it's not really even cool. Like, what's your pen game like? Like, what else then after you freestyle? What can you teach me? What is this gonna do for me except making me dance and want to do some drugs?
Yeah, but so this is back to my thing about you generalizing. Don't you think you're generalizing artists? They're good artists.
And those artists will not be offended by what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Because I'm not targeting them.
But you're saying music's whack right now, but they're still artists.
I'm not saying music's whack right now. I'm saying people glorify some really whack artists right now. Some really whack art in general.
You agree, South?
Somewhat.
I agree with but isn't that any shift in music? There are people that are gonna like stuff that isn't necessarily good or doesn't necessarily provide value.
I think it happens. I think it happens quite often. Like, what I'm thinking about right now is like when Elvis Presley came out singing rock and roll.
Okay, I wasn't alive.
People love that.
Wait, why is it me and young boy black?
Just look at his
South asked, why is NBA
Look at his-
YoungBoy whack?
look at his story. Like first of all, you're listening. People be forgetting you're listening to an artist's reflection of life. So when you look at their life, you can see what they're reflecting in the music. Like I don't know why people glorifying. He's like what 15, 17 with like 7 baby mamas or some shit. Maybe I'm dragging it, but I don't know.
She's pissed.
This is just like what I see on social media. I think for me it's more of a like disdain for people than more of like NBA YoungBoy, because it's fine that he makes music. That's fine. You got the right, brother. But like for me it's like, why are we glorifying his music? Like there are other artists out there who are making like really good music, really thoughtful music, putting their all into it, and they're not being respected the way NBA YoungBoy is being respected. It's a problem for me.
I get it.
Even Anderson .Paak, like why was he on the freshman list when he's been out for like 10 years?
Because he just became popular.
And that's a problem, because why do you have to make a record like NBA YoungBoy and then have his backstory in order for you to pop off? Like if I was like a Black China type, I would probably be famous by now. Why?
Yeah.
Why are we glorifying that? That shit's fucking whack. I don't care. That shit is terrible. Is it relatable? You relate to that?
No, not me.
That's what I'm saying. Do you relate to that?
Yeah.
People in our community, yes.
South says,
More people relate to
No, to the image, to the prescribed image of the community, which is not even a true image. And that's why I talk about the government like that, the way I talk about them, because they create these illusions for us to feed into, and it reflects everything we do after that. It reflects the music we listen to, reflects the food that we eat, reflects the people we talk to, and reflects the way we treat each other, more importantly. And
all right, so listen, my iPhone ran out of storage, so we lost 4 minutes, the last 4 minutes. So Chi's going to get her ones off.
Yo, I'm back. Okay, so you asked me what's next, right?
What's next?
What's next is I'm going to launch the Chi Ibokwe brand.
Smack.
It's gonna be art and technology, culture and media brand, multifaceted fashion, music, digital publication that's gonna be turned into a magazine soon. Just gotta like baby steps.
She got her hands in a bunch.
Yeah, and then once I graduate, let me not say once I graduate.
Wait, you go to school?
Yeah, I go to BU, studying mechanical engineering.
I had no clue. What the hell?
Nobody knows that I'm a mystery.
Damn. What the fuck? Really?
Yeah.
And you worked a job too?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm on a semester off right now
Okay. What the hell?
because I have to take care of my life.
I feel like you lied to me, man. What?
No, deadass. I go to BU.
I didn't even know that.
Nobody really knows that.
Commute, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, I commute. I'm trying to move to
Yeah.
maybe Austin, Roxbury, something like that.
You and South will be roommates.
Oh yeah, South goes to BU.
No, but he needs a new roommate.
I need a fucking roommate.
I guess I
If
should
you
probably get
if
along.
you're if you're a clean
stay in your business.
artist, particularly young lady, hit me up. I'm moving out very soon into something nice.
Okay, yeah, wait, plug.
Yeah, Chi Ibokwe brand. For now, art, fashion, no, music, fashion, publication. Later on, technology, community development, art center. I never said that. Still in the works. Some singles. Y'all gonna get some singles, and my debut album, A Walking Controversy. I'm still working on it, but when it's ready, you guys will get it next year.
And I'll do the plug for it. B.O.M.B is one of the most cohesive projects to come out of Boston in the past year. That's no gas. That's some true shit.
Stream it everywhere.
It's eclectic, and it provides value when you listen to it. You're like, damn, nice. I understand her perspective, and I understand.
And the
her more
beats
as a
is
person.
popping too. You can dance to it.
And I hope this wasn't cut, but hit it right like a
Israelite.
Okay, all right. Just do the last plug.
Yeah. I'm Chi. Sometimes they call me Queen Chi, and this was my golden hour.
But hit him with the wink. That was smooth last time.
What?
The wink. You hit him with the.
This is Chi, and this is my golden hour.
This is your third one, and thank you for being patient.
Thank you. I'm happy that he wanted to have me on here so bad that we had to do it 3 times.
Golden goldendeer is a gang hoe. I stay up on the bang bros. She gon' do what I say so. Yeah, I'm running to the pesos.